here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Now, the rookie rankings. Who's in the running for the Rookie of the Year here at the midway point of the season? Some terrific young talent in the NBA.
By this stage of the season, but still time.
It's always difficult when you come in with high expectations, but people progress at different rates. He just needs to stay focused on getting better every day.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
There's the grit of Jimmy Butler. Defender all over him. Contact, and it's a bucket all the same.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Now, here's Holmgren. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Here's Oklahoma City. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
And here is Rozier. After OG Anunoby made that last 3-pointer.
Showing off those hops, Jimmy Butler goes up high to get it done.
Here's Joe. He had 15 points last outing. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The kick out to Rozier. Drains the 3-pointer.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. From outside, off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Holmgren comes with the double team. Here's Jovic. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo the screen. And it's Rozier missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you. So that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Rozier. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Rozier with the screen for Butler. The kick out to Rozier. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Rozier again missing. Under trailing by 3. Holmgren the pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Rozier against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Miami no good on that time either. Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Joe passes to Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Rozier defending. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And the Thunder another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler against Anunoby. Jovic passes to Adebayo. Robinson for three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And here are the Thunder now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Holmgren finds Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Off target from outside. Miami's on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rozier looking around. Adebayo with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rozier. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
Now, here's Holmgren. Nothing on the board.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Rozier against Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can be a game changer on the defensive end. Has very good instincts for staying in front of guys.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. No kicks to Robinson. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Robinson. Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Over Robinson. Again, Oklahoma City.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 7. Rozier with the ball. 5 points in the game. Robinson sets a screen for Rozier. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Rozier against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
So tenacious on the offensive end. Shai is a problem from the mid-range.
Now Rozier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Anunoby against Butler. Anunoby passes to Wallace. Shoots from 12. Miami grabs the miss. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Miami no good on that time either. The Thunder leading by 7. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Robinson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Out to the right wing. Outside Robinson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Miami. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
And you know, for the Heat, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 9 points. Rozier against Gilgeous-Alexander. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pull up Shea. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Now here's Wallace, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. The pass to Richardson. Adebayo with a screen for Richardson. 5 on the clock to end the drought. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Wallace, the pass to Andre. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. Richardson with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, putting up about 22 points per, 12 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Now, here's Caruso. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Dort with a screen for Wallace. Rozier against Williams. Back to Wallace from outside the arc. The shot will not fall.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
The kick out to Rozier. Again, the miss by the Heat. Oklahoma City leading by 11. And here is Williams. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Clippers. Back to Wallace. Over Rozier. It's deflected, and they recover it from past the arc. Wallace misses.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Now, here's Adebayo. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. No good on that one. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Thunder up 11. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but
guys to the backboard, you could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The Heat trail by 11. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Richardson. He's out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward position. Butler against Dort. Butler goes in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling from them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
A free throw drops for Butler. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
4 on the shot clock. The shot by Williams, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Butler. 20 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's good from Williams, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. And so he hits both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Graham against Wallace. Graham, the pass to Jaquez. Fires from 18. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Williams.
And that one falls for Williams.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Butler against Dort. Graham, a screen on Dort. Passes it to Graham. 5 to shoot. Over Wallace. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They double him with Wallace. There's the 3. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. And so here is Miami after Oklahoma City gets the 3. To the left wing, Graham finds Richardson. From 13, rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into...
Is checked in. Robinson is subbed in for Devontae Green. Butler passes to Jaquez. Richardson outside. Pass to Robinson. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Dort kicks to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Butler against Dort. Richardson with a screen for Butler. Pass to Jovic. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dishes to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Dort. And blocked. Yep. One goes careening off the glass. Here's Jaquez. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Richardson outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
He's stretching out the defense. Josh Richardson is a classic 3-and-D guy who took that one.
Wallace against Richardson.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Heat on D. 11-point game. Wallace kicks to Dort. And stolen by Butler. Richardson with the screen on Dort. Butler dishes to Richardson. Goes back up. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jimmy Butler doesn't need a play call for him to make an impact. He's willing to do the dirty work.
Dort against Butler. Dort passes to Holmgren. Out to Wallace. The pass to Dort. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Butler with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. He dishes it to Richardson. Richardson with the screen on Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Butler.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Outside Williams. It's Dort on the wing. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Timeout called, the Heat. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
A better athlete than sometimes given credit for, Gilgeous-Alexander can motor.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Rozier. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Jaquez. And the Heat, another three.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Rozier. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Still growing as a true lead guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 11. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Holmgren's got 4 this quarter.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Rozier the pass to Jovic. Here's Jaquez, defended by Dort. Now Robinson. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Bam, letting it all hang out.
Williams looking around. Pass to Dort. To the paint, 8 feet away, Holmgren. Here's Jaquez. He has 6. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Jaquez. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Jaquez the pass to Jovic. Clock at 6. And the pass to Jaquez. And the rejection by Holmgren. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Butler's checked in. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Williams against Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Miami, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
Mentally and physically, Jimmy Butler's always ready to put up a fight and scrap for every bucket.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Drummond. Here's Joe. He has 7. 1:52 left in the first half. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 7. Adebayo, high post. This is it to Rozier. Here's Jovic. Pass to Adebayo. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
This is how you win possessions. Bam Adebayo fighting through the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most. Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Rozier kicks to Butler. .44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That one, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. To the middle. Williams in the post. He's got 13. The Heat trail by 6. And here is Rozier. Pass to Jovic. Outside Butler. Now the pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Looking at the Eastern Conference, Evan Mobley.
You know, Mobley is amazing now, but the journey to reaching his potential is just the beginning.
Yeah, the way he runs the floor, scores it, and maybe most important to his team, his outstanding defense. He's the total package.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
Their offense has been playing as one. They check their hero ball at the door and big assist totals. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys.
So they get a passing grade?
Oh, my gosh, here we go.
You see, a passing grade, the assists, the sharing, the sharing of the, okay. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us,